Kia ora, my name's Megan. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, I am from Aotearoa, New Zealand, and I make videos fairly irregularly, to be honest. Mostly about plus size fashion, but also sometimes about just what I'm getting up to in my life. Yeah, to be honest, it's been a little while since I made a video. I'm fairly out of practice, and I've tried to film this intro, I don't know, like 10 times. Definitely need to get back into it, because I feel like once you get out of practice making videos, sometimes it doesn't come back all that naturally, and then you end up with a whole lot of clips that you just end up deleting. So I'm going to try and do this all in one go, so let's roll. I thought today I would share with you some pieces from Ruby and Rain. If you're not familiar with them, they are a brand that is based right here in New Zealand. They are designed and made here, which I think is pretty cool. I have been buying their stuff for, I'm not sure how long they've been around. I want to say a couple of years. And I've got a few pieces from them now. And the pieces that I have from them I really love. I have to say I don't have as many pieces as I'd like though, because their stuff sells out really fast. I do try and let people know over on Instagram when they have their latest drops, so make sure you're following me there. My handle is Meagan Kerr, pretty easy to find me. Yeah, they do sell out really fast. They obviously, because they're made in New Zealand, they do quite small runs. I think their seamstresses, they have one full-time, one part-time, so pretty small team, and they produce all of Ruby and Rain's stuff. Now, as you can imagine, if you're not making a lot of pieces and you are a very popular brand, then your pieces will sell out fast. So when you are following me on Instagram and you hear that they have a drop coming up, make sure you are ready, because yeah, things go fast. There are a lot of times that I've missed out on stuff, and the regret is real, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think last time there was a piece that I was like, yes, I really want that, and I ended up on a phone call and couldn't get it, and I was gutted. So anyway, so I've teamed up with Ruby and Rain to show you what their clothes look like on a body that is my shape and size, which I think is pretty cool that they were keen to do that. I think that representation is important, and being able to see clothes on someone that is your size is really important as well. So their sizing did go up to an XL, which is a 24. They have recently expanded some of their sizing, still a trial at this stage. So some pieces go to a 2XL, which is a 26, and some to a 3XL, which is a 28. I usually wear a size 24 at Ruby and Rain, but I'm a size 26 normally. So I wanted to try some of their new size 26 pieces, and to be honest, I think that the size 26 fits me a little bit better, especially in the pieces that don't have as much stretch, or pieces that I wanted to fit looser. So I think in the future I'm going to go for those size 26 or 2XL pieces, which you'll see in a moment, because I got some pieces in XL and 2XL, just so you can kind of see the difference in fit, and kind of make that call for yourself. Oh, and before I get started, I should let you know that I have a discount code for Ruby and Rain. It is an affiliate code, and that is Meagan Kerr, and it will get you 10% off anything you purchase at full price. So make sure you remember that one, use it every time. I do try and remind you if I do post something on Instagram, but sometimes I forget, and I know that sometimes people have bought and not remembered to use the code, so make sure you do, because you're saving yourself money. So first up, the first piece I wanted to show you is the Camellia Dress in the black floral. I think it comes also in a navy floral. It has this floral detailing around the neckline, and then again in a ruffle piece on the sleeve, and also has that same floral fabric as the lining for the pockets, which I think is pretty cool. Everybody loves a little black dress, but I think that adding a little bit of detail onto that is pretty cool as well. The fabric on this one is stretchy, which is nice, and this one's an XL, which is the same stretchy fabric I've had in an XL before. I find it really comfortable. I would size up on this one if there was the opportunity to do so, but this one capped out at an XL. I really like the fit of this. I think that the fabric is better suited to cooler months, so you're probably going to wear this one over autumn, winter, spring rather than in summer, just because it is that little bit thicker. I think it would maybe get a little bit warm for me in summer, because summer here does get quite hot. However, I do really love this dress. I was quite surprised at how much I liked the ruffle detailing on the sleeve, and I'll show you a little, grab it out and I'll show you a little close up there. Isn't that beautiful? Not normally colours that I would wear in large amounts, because I don't usually go for, you know, lighter pinks and greys and stuff like that, but I really like this. I really love that print as a small detail. So it's an interesting way of bringing in prints if you are somebody like me who likes to wear a lot of black, and who doesn't traditionally go for lighter colours and stuff like that. So that one is the Camellia Dress in black floral in a size XL. Next up was not really a winner for me, but I wanted to show you anyway. I got it in a size XL. Again, it is the Birch dress. Ooh, sorry. And it's a slightly different fabric. It's one that I haven't tried before, and it is a button-up style. Now, if you are somebody with a big bust, you will probably already know the struggle of button-up. Yeah, not really my friend. And I kind of thought this might be an issue going in, and given the option, I probably would have sized up on this one as well. As you can see, it's not the best fit on me. There are parts where the buttons gape, and it's really noticeable, at least to me. When I'm wearing it, I notice it quite a lot, and I think that that would make me less comfortable wearing it. I did also try it with a slip underneath. I don't really have shapewear, but I guess if you had shapewear, then you could wear it with that. But I didn't have any. This was as close as I could get to trying it on, and I think that it works a little bit better like that. But again, I think it would be better if I had sized up to a 2XL, which I would have done given the chance. This one has got a belt detail, so you can tie it. You can tie it in the front, you can tie it in the back, or you can take it off altogether, I guess. I really like it. It does have belt loops though, which is very handy, and that is a very pretty dress, and I'm kind of bummed that it was not the best fit on me, but I guess they can't all be winners, right? So if you are a size 26 and think that maybe I could squeeze into it, don't do it. Don't do it, friend. This is not the piece to try that with. I did want to show you a little close up on the buttons though, because they're really pretty. It is a brown, I don't know if it's wooden, but wooden look button, and I think that's beautiful. I don't know if that's in focus, but you can kind of see the colour, right? I think that's really nice, and I wouldn't normally think to put a little detail like that, but I really like it. It's a nice surprising detail. And I do believe that the Birch dress comes in other colour options as well. I'm not sure off the top of my head what they are, but you'll be able to see them on the website. So next up is the Mayflower dress. Now this one is, there's two options. There is the shorter length and the longer length. And I've got both to show you today because I wanted to show you the difference in how they fit. Because obviously having options for hemlines is important. Ruby and Rain does have a few pieces in longer length options, which I think is amazing. So you have the option, if you're short, I'm 5'4", so I'm pretty short. I guess for most people that short length would be perfect. Personally, I have a really big scar on my leg that I don't like to get exposed to the sun, and also I get kind of sick of people asking me about it. For the record, it's from a tumour removal a few years ago. I had surgery on my knee to take out a tumour, so yeah, that's what it's there from. But I don't like to have it out all the time, so I do prefer longer length skirts and dresses. I don't mind the shorter length, and I do have a few pieces in the shorter length, but I don't feel like I wear them quite as much these days. So if you wanted a longer length you could wear a longer length if you're short. That long length is also really handy if you're tall, because I know that my taller friends often find that skirts and dresses are pretty short on them. So this gives you a little bit of extra length. I think there's about 6 inches difference in length. So that will hopefully give you a little bit of an idea of how it's going to fit on you. But if you have a look on the Ruby and Rain website, they do have the lengths listed on there on each garment, so that's pretty handy. Hopefully that'll give you a good idea of how it's going to fit on you as well. So I would say that the long length is definitely more my speed, even though I'm shorter. I really like the way the hemline goes down. It's a little bit harder to see on camera, but I'll make sure that I pop up some photos on my blog post that show side by side, so you can see the difference a little bit easier. Maybe I'll chuck a couple in this video as well, so that you can see the difference in that hemline. Sometimes I would think that maybe a longer hemline could swamp my body a little bit, because I am so short, but I think that this one works really well. And I think definitely in the future, when Ruby and Rain release longer length garments, I'm going to be going for those ones. This fabric is a lot lighter than the Camellia dress that I showed you earlier. This is definitely a summer weight dress. I really like the contrasting stripe and floral detail. Here's a little close-up of that. This one unfortunately doesn't have pockets, but to be honest, I don't mind that. I don't mind that so much. Not everything needs pockets, despite how much I'd like them. I can survive without them. I love this dress, the longer length one. I think I'm going to keep that, to be honest, because I don't have anything quite like this in my wardrobe, and I don't have anything that really nails that length as well as this dress does. So yeah, I think that's a keeper. I don't know, what do you reckon? I think that's going to have to stay in my wardrobe. So these ones are both in 2XL, and while I would fit an XL in this dress, I don't think it would be quite so comfortable, and I don't think it would be as good a fit. So I'm really glad that I made that decision to size up. One thing I really like about the designs for Ruby and Rain is that they are really well cut for a plus body, and I don't find that if I'm wearing my correct size that the pattern has like stretched over my bust or my bum or anything like that, which I have found in other brands and other patterns, especially when it is a pattern that is printed on fabric. Sometimes you can get a bit of stretching, it warps a little bit, looks a little bit weird. I don't find that I have that issue with this brand. So I think I managed to get all the way through this. I don't think I've forgotten anything, but if I have, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if there is anything else you'd like to see from Ruby and Rain, if you'd like specific fit info or have any questions about the pieces that I have showed you today, or yeah, if there's anything that you'd like me to try. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye lovelies.